What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. A Virgo could be significant at this time. Aquarius. What's up, Aqua? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today, we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I have a side note for you. I feel like you might be mistaken about something. Yeah. I feel like now whatever this is, it's not bad. I don't want to say it's bad because it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's just you were mistaken. Okay? It's giving oopsie. Or it's giving, it just looked like a cat, so I assumed it was a cat. But it's not like you're in trouble or whatever. Like it's fine, but you're gonna be like, oh, something like that, okay? But I feel like you're fine. All right, Aquarius. Let's begin. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Some of you guys, something is secure, okay? Something is secure. You could be worried about the security behind something, how secure something is, how solid is it. It's very secure. It's very good. All around 10 points. Feel me? Okay, so the first card you have is the 2 of Coins, all right? The final call, I'm hearing. The final call. The final curtain call. You have juggling, finances, choices, cycles, spinning plates, cash flow, money, stress. Okay, so I feel like you're, okay, with regeneration number 46, okay? So I feel like a lot of you guys, this is about your money, your stability, your finances. If not, this is a choice. You have 2 different choices here, okay? And I feel like you have been balancing these choices, 2 choices out for a while. Some of you guys, instead of you picking one, you like decided to pick up spinning class instead. You're like, you know what? I'm not gonna pick one. I'm just gonna figure out how to juggle. I'll just learn how to juggle. No, my love. And then it's gonna suck because all the juggling classes that you went to are kind of for no reason. Because with regeneration here, it's like you're meant to do the opposite of what you think you're supposed to be doing, because this is giving me ancestral stuff. So it's like you're meant to have a situation where you are breaking a generational curse, Aquarius. And I feel like everybody before you might have not been in the same situation as you, but in the same energy. And they all did the same thing. Let me go learn how to juggle. Instead of making a choice. Because learning how to juggle is easier. But in the end, you find out you wasted your time. Right. Now, with generation, it's not an easy choice, right? This is not whatever this is not an easy thing. Regeneration hurts like a bitch. Yes. So it's a very painful decision, my love. But pain is growth. That's how we learn. Remember that. And it's only temporary. And you got to do it. So let's not dwell on how much it hurts and how whatever. Let's just focus on the fact that you got to let one go. Okay? Now, I feel like because you're holding on to both is why there's been a lot of stress when it comes to money, your stability, whatever. Okay? This is not you. This could be somebody else. Take it however it resonates. Like I always say, what is regeneration? And the 2 of Coins. You have the Death card in reverse. Could be a Scorpio, the 5 of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords with the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, you're not learning your lesson. Could be a Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Tower in reverse. You're avoiding. Whatever you avoid just comes back to hit you 20 times harder. Let me tell you something, Aquarius. The universe doesn't like this juggling act, the balancing act. Universe is not like that, because then that becomes stagnant energy, because we have to choose one. We can't be stingy. You can't have both. You can't have two juice boxes, Aquarius. You can only have one. Yes. So you're going to have to, you know, and know that the juice box that you're not taking, someone else is going to enjoy that. But if you don't make a decision, the universe ain't going to give you neither. You ain't going to get none of that. And I'm sure there's one that you want over the other, right? Because there's always that. So just remember that. If you stay in this limbo, the universe will take both of these away. And then you're really going to be suffering, my love. Do what you got to do. The death card in reverse, 5 of cups. I get it. You feel bad because you have to end something. Okay, well, that's life. Let's chippity choppity, because you're going to feel even more worse when the universe takes both of these away, and then you feel me? Don't let that happen. You have the Hierophant in reverse. You're going backwards. King of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords. And you could easily flip it around. That's crazy. I know the way my thing is, whatever. We're just doing it like this because I want to. Leave me alone. But I wish I could have saw that. The way that the card flipped was crazy. Like, you could easily turn this into this. Real easy. By just making a logical decision and cutting off your emotions. Crazy, I'm telling you this, but you're going to have to cut off your emotions to whatever it is, the one that you got to let go of. Okay? You're going to have to cut off your emotions. You're going to have to stop caring about how they're going to feel, you know, and do it. Some of you guys are like trying to, like, you're like internally, like, you're feeling their pain for them. Oh, well, if I do this, like, they're going to be left out in the cold and they're going to be so whatever. They'll figure it out. They grown. They big. The 5 of Cups are only temporary. So they're only going to be sad temporary. Like, move on, bro. So we gotta try to canoodle somebody. Like, you can't canoodle this person. What is the 5 of Cups? You have the 8 of Pentacles. Could be a work thing. Yeah, I feel like you're trying really hard to do this in a way where it's not gonna cause pain and disappointment, but it's impossible. Someone's gonna be sad here. There's gonna be a loss, period. Because you have two things and you gotta let one go, period. The way that you prevent this from ever happening again, Aquarius, is you have one thing at a time. Okay? You don't try to take more than... This is just a lesson learned. Learn the lesson. Don't do this again. So you're not in this predicament again, having to choose. Right? Learn how to end things when you have to end them. This is Scorpio energy with the death card here in reverse. Okay? Pluto. This is Pluto. And Pluto is in your sign. Okay? This is one of the things that Pluto is trying to get you to end. Okay? What is it, the death card? But you're trying to figure out how you're trying to make it better for everybody involved. You can't save everybody. You can't be everybody's doctor. You can't be everybody's healer. You're going to have to allow people to feel their emotions. Because by you trying to control everything, you will break everything. What is the death card in reverse? People should be allowed to feel. You shouldn't stop that from people. Even if it's sad and happy, they have to feel that, because that's realistic. That's life. In life, you're going to lose sometimes. And in life, you're going to win. But if you're going to canoodle people to make it look like they're always winning, that's not realistic. Then they're not going to grow, Aquarius. What is the death card in reverse? You have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you need to get on this damn horse and end something like yesterday. Hurry the freak up. You trying to spare people's feelings is you gonna stop trying to spare people's feelings. People are gonna end up hating you. Because when you try to save, you end up killing more. You're not meant to be saved. You gotta pick one. That's it. It's not, okay, well, before I put it down, I want to make sure it has a nice little bed. They'll figure it out. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility right now is to end it and move on. They're grown, bro. What's the King of Cups in reverse? Like, the Page of Cups in reverse. You're not listening to your intuition. What is the Hierophant in reverse? The Magician in reverse. You're manifesting doomsday, like I said. What's going to happen is everybody in the situation going to hate you. That's what's going to happen. So you have to allow people to deal with their sadness. Allow them to deal with the disappointment. Shit sucks sometimes. That's life, bro. You can't prevent people. You can't, like, sometimes your kid is going to fall and scrape their knee. That's life, bro. You can't put your kid in a freaking bubble wrap forever and think that it's going to happen. Because one, now you're stunting their growth, because what's going on? They're going to go outside thinking that they're untouchable and then get tossed around like a freaking piñata. So let's be a little more realistic here. This could be a Taurus, Aquarius. Let's be a little more realistic here. Okay? I see your intention. It's great, but you're going to get up. You're going to get up. Because we're not supposed to be doing it like that. We're not supposed to be trying to canoodle everybody. Because when you canoodle, you mess things up. Okay? What's the Queen of Swords? Everybody's responsible for their own shit. Their own feelings. You know? The Wheel of Fortune. It was fate and destiny for you to make this choice, this decision, Aquarius. Así que. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Stop playing around. Okay? You know the truth. Ace of Swords. You know. Okay? Next card you have is the Page of Coins. Studious, nurturing, grounded, dependable, scholarly, prospects, diligent, with co-create, number 40. Okay, so I feel like somebody here wants to create with you here. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, though. I feel like somebody wants to build something with you. I feel like somebody wants to learn from you in some way. Someone wants to show you how you can depend on them, how you know, someone wants to show you that, like, you can trust them, like they're here for you, they're on your side. I feel like you're kind of like looking at this person like, I'm an owl and you're a damn leopard, like, but I feel this person is like they're like inch by inch. They're like, okay, but listen, like, you just let me talk to you for a second. Like, listen, I know that we're different, you know, I know that we're different, but like, you're fast and speed and I'm like smart and wise, and like, we could like use that together. Like, someone's trying to like, listen, I know we're completely different, but like, we can help each other. Something like that. With this Page of Coins, I like this person's energy, because this is somebody who is, I feel like this person has some type of background already, but this is somebody who goes towards things in a learning way. No, I don't care how much knowledge this person has. This is somebody who knows, like, there's always more to learn, right? And they look at every situation as a way to learn. You know, how can I grow and expand this situation? How can I go? Wow, there's 2 owls on here. There's an owl on the Page of Coins, and there's an owl here. So I feel like even though Aquarius, this person kind of looks different than you, they're also really smart too. It's just they're smart in a different way, right? Like, I mean, that might be a cheetah, not a leopard. But like, a cheetah is pretty freaking fast, right? And an owl is pretty freaking smart, right? Like, they're both very intelligent creatures in their own way, right? Okay. Someone might try to like piss you off or whatever, Aquarius. Someone might try to piss you off, whatever. Let's keep going. What is the Page of Coins in the co-create? Could be a Sagittarius that's trying to piss you off. You have the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Magician in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Tower. Ooh, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. Okay. You have the 4 of Swords. You have nothing to worry about, though. So all this stuff is just, what the flippin' petunia. Okay, so I feel like this person is going to come and reach out to you, okay? I feel like they're gonna reveal something that they've been kind of keeping a secret here, which I feel like is the fact that they want to co-create with you, okay? Now, I feel like it's gonna come as a shocker to you. You're gonna be like, you want to do what? I feel like you're automatically going to be like, oh, you're trying to manipulate me. Oh, you're trying to get, oh, you just want to use me. Oh, you just, oh. 4 of Swords. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to cause delays. You don't trust it, but I feel like you have nothing to worry about. But let's dig, because you're the Star in reverse, so I feel like you're not seeing, like I said, it's like, because you guys are different, because the way this person is presenting this to you out of nowhere, it's like you're already like on edge, you know, you're on this damn string, right? And you're like, I could easily fly away with one little thing that you do, one little movement that I don't like, so I don't gotta go right, whatever it is that you're, whatever, okay? So, but again, I feel like it's a misunderstanding. But let's dig. Let's see, okay? What is the Tower here? A lot of confusion. Okay, a lot of confusion. What is the Tower? You have the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's friends and family that are getting in the way of this. The Ace of Swords, yes. Because something is very clear, but I feel like there's someone who is listening to their friends and their family, and it's causing a, like, confusion here, or it did. Maybe you don't believe this person. Maybe it's somebody you already know. What is the Magician in reverse? The Two of Swords. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. They're not trying to manipulate. I don't know that's what they're trying to do. What's the Star in reverse? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I just feel like some of you guys, I feel like, you know, because you are the one with the experience, the Ten of Pentacles, because you're the one that, you know, you're like, yeah, well, I does this. There's no hope or faith for somebody that, you know, is taking advice from other people. Like, okay, Aquarius. I mean, okay. I mean, you're right about that. I can't even. But that's not the point. Like, the Moon and the Empress. But this is the Empress. This is the back of the Empress, where it's a beautiful thing that you're willing to. You're just like, listen, this is great, but I'm willing to end it right here. But I feel like you're not supposed to. Eek! What is the Nine of Swords in reverse? Like I know what you're saying, and you right or whatever. But the universe is not trying to hear that. Like, I don't know what to tell you. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse? I know you don't want to hear this. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, and there's an incy, wincy, lincy, bincy, chintzy part of you that's still holding on to this because you know. You're like, well, the fine print says, yo, y'all crazy. Y'all like, yo, the fine print says that if they come back with the wanting to learn, if they come back and they drop whatever, these friends, these families, then, you know. But I feel like you don't like to say that. You don't like to talk about the fine print. You don't like to talk about the, oh yeah, but you don't like to even say that because you expect people to, okay, you gonna learn? So we gonna learn. Right? Some of you guys are really like, don't. But to your surprise, I feel like they're gonna reach out. Like, I don't know what to say. Crazy. Some of you guys are like, there's no way, Jose. And some of your name could be Jose. This person's name could be Jose. What is the Moon in reverse? The Nine of Cups. What is the Page of Swords? The Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. I mean, if this person is going to tell you that, you know, their friends and their family are under judgment, and that, you know, they know that happened so that they can come towards you. The Nine of Cups is here. If it's reverse, reverse it. I feel like they're going to reveal to you that their family did something that was really greedy, very selfish. Or their friends, whatever. Like, the same, like, it's crazy. The Nine of Pentacles, someone's going to have to walk the road alone, but not really because Ace of Wands, they're actually doing it with you, so, you know, but that's the thing, this person, but, like, you knew that, right? Like, you knew that. You're like, yeah. In the book, it says you can't take advice from nobody. You only got to trust yourself or your freaking guide, whatever. And you're just like, okay, well, if you're not going to trust me, then there's no hope or faith for you. Because the fine print says, but then the fine print says that if they come back willingly with calling judgment on a situation, then they deserve to be taught, right? And that's why the universe is like, you have nothing to worry about because someone's going to handle it. Okay? Someone's going to take care of what they got to take care of because that's just what it is. There's only two people right here, or two animals, whatever, right? Not Kanisha, Phoenicia, but like a dick. You're coming here to learn. You're coming here to whatever or whatever. Like, it's going to be us two. None of that mess. Okay. The last card you have is the Ten of Cups. Security, happiness, domestic bliss, emotional stability, maturity, and success. You have Thinker, number 44. Okay, trust yourself. It's going to be about a family situation, all right? I feel like you're thinking about how you can create more happiness into your life. Some of you guys are trying to build a long-term security full of happiness and stability and success. Okay, and you're trying to figure out what's the best way to do that. Let's see. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The Emperor, yes. Well, the first thing you got to do is take charge. And you got to release yourself from a Taurus, Virgo, freaking Capricorn. Or somebody or a situation that's very unstable. You could live with this person. There's a fake, a fraud, a huge ass phony in your life. You could be married to this person, committed to this person, whatever. They're the problem. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You literally have to stop nurturing someone and throw them in the trash. And you gonna make it. First and foremost, you gotta. That's where you first gotta start, my love. Right there. And when you start there, everything else becomes clear. The Emperor is here. You could take control, but you can't move because you stuck in quicksand that this person keeps pouring. So unless you kick this person out the damn shit or you get away from this person, they're going to keep throwing the sand. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? If you did this already, you already know what's up. Some of you guys already did this. This is your confirmation. Others, if you get on the damn ball. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords. You know this. You know exactly who it is. You know exactly what you have to do. Okay, so do it. You have the Nine of Cups. But like, stop. Now you're being selfish. But you're like, wait, I just one more cookie. No. You're like, one more time. One more get together. No. Stop. What's the Four of Wands in reverse? The Devil in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Listen, where you're going is more healthier, it's less controlling, and it's more fun. Stop. Just go. Okay? What is the King of Pentacles in reverse? You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person is going to be bitter and mad for a while. You can't stop that. The High Priestess in reverse. You're not listening to your intuition. The Emperor in reverse. And this person is going to try to make you not do what you're supposed to do because they're bitter and upset. That's on them. They are a fake, a fraud, and a phony. They chose to make every single action that they chose in their life. That's on them. No one is forcing this person to do anything. They made their own choices, their own actions, which has led to this circumstances where you got to be thrown out in the trash. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. This person does not know how to take care of the things that they value, that they care about. This is somebody who expects to just have great things and them not take care of it. What do you mean? What do you mean? If you don't clean your freaking toilet, your toilet gonna be dirty. Like, I'm confused. This person's delusional. And when you're thinking about how to make this better, the way to make it better is to take out the freaking common denominator, the elephant in the room, the problem. We all know, we all see it. It's loud. There's your solution, Aquarius. Scarce in reverse, communicate in death in reverse. Yeah, you're scared to say what you got to say, but you got to. Some of you guys are like, you know, well, if I say what I got to say, then this person's never going to talk to me again. Okay. Why? It's the truth. If you speak the truth and someone does not want to talk to you ever again because of the truth, then that means that they're a whole ass liar. And you don't want a liar in your life. You can't trust a liar with a penny. Because they might disguise it as a damn freaking pebble. Like, come on, guys. Some of you guys are trying to protect somebody that's not protecting you. The Death card is in reverse. This has to end, Aquarius. Let's get you some advice. Ace of Red for y'all. A lot of you guys have new love coming or a new emotional experience coming. Could be a baby. someone's baby. Some of you guys could be like grandmas or grandpas, or if it's not your baby, it could be somebody else's baby. It's gonna make you happy. Okay, if it's not love. What is regeneration and the Two of Coins? It's gonna be an unexpected pregnancy for whoever it is. Someone might have twins here. You have the 8 of Gabriel, okay? A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication, okay? Yeah, so I feel like you're going to get important communication here, Aquarius. It's going to lead you towards the path that you should go, okay? It's going to really solidify and make it 100% clear that you should drop this and go towards this, so that you cannot lose here. And if you do, it's because of you, okay? What is co-create and the Page of Coins? You have the Empress, beautiful energy. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be rewarded here for, you know, you having to go through this little whatever, right? You're just like, so unprofessional or whatever. But with the Empress, I feel the universe like, you did good, right? You did good by like telling them, no, you can't come to my store if you're going to have that whole that whole clownery with you. I will teach you and only you, not your whole crew. You know, and they're going to come back. I left the crew teacher, Sagittarius. I left the crew teacher. Some of you guys could be a teacher. You know, you could be like, yeah, don't come to my classroom after school with your little gang friends. Don't. You and them not invited. Let them know. Shit. Yeah. With the Empress here, you clean up good. The freak. And everybody in your energy. Better watch their energy. You better watch. It says, please be mindful of the energy you bring into this space. You better check yourself before you. Yeah, some of y'all should get this. I got this off of Amazon. Anyways, the 9 of Gabriel. Yeah, you're very protective of your space, of your energy. You're like, I'm a teacher and I'll teach anybody, but, you know, certain whatevers. Anyway. What is thinker and the 10 of cups? You have the 6 of Michael, okay? It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel, okay? Yeah, I feel like the universe is like, you're going to have to relocate. You're going to have to move away from this person, okay? Or travel far, far away from this person. That is the only solution here to find your complete happiness, is to move away completely from this person, far as possible. And with the Emperor here, I feel like the universe is like, yo, you have, you know, do it. You know, take control of the situation. You can move to wherever you want to. You could go wherever you want. But that is the only solution here. There's no trying to fix this. There's no trying to, if you're trying to do that. It's moving away from this person. That's it. Some of you guys need to physically move, travel, whatever. Bottom of deck is Epiphany. Yeah, you're about to realize that. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. And I feel like you're going to change your perspective. I feel like maybe Aquarius, you've been in this thinker energy for so long. Like, you've just been sitting here freaking pondering and maybe like it's because you were trying to avoid the fact of traveling or moving away. Maybe you didn't want to. But now you're looking at the whole part of traveling and moving away in a different way. You're like, you know what? Like, I can expand in this other energy. I could do this. And there's more opportunities over there, actually, than over here. It's like you're having like an aha moment where maybe you were looking at something from a very small standpoint, right? But now I feel with this epiphany at the bottom of the deck, you're gonna be like, oh, duh. Okay. All right, Aquarius, all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.